Jesus, be a fence all around me every day. Listen, talk about somebody being on the struggle bus. Okay. So I thank you for waiting for me. I'm so grateful to you. I am your girl, Talisa Rae, and today is Truthful Thursday, where I promise to tell the truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God. I really, really do. So listen, we have a special guest. As you can see, y'all might know her already. As you can see, we have the we as you can see, we are talking about yesterday, which was National Black Men Don't Cheat Day. And if you follow me on Facebook, you would have seen that I posted an article that the one and only Michelle herself on her blog post posted, and it started some, it's saying it won't let her join. It started a little bit of controversy in my spirit anyway. So let me try sending her the link again so that she can join us. Okay, y'all, I got a MacBook and I ain't really that great with it. I'm just here to tell you that I'm not that good. And of course I don't know her. Look at God. Look at God.
Yay! I'm here.
I mean, when I tell you the struggle bus continues, the struggle bus continues.
A whole thing. It was a whole thing.
And then I'm sitting here, I normally know how to use. Oh, look at this. They got a whole lot of new stuff going on YouTube that I have no idea how to work. And Kingston, get off of there because I can hear myself. I can hear the background, the reverb. Okay, I think I'm okay.
Are we good?
Struggling with y'all on here with me, but y'all know I do nothing but tell the truth, and I should probably put my earphones in too because there we go. Oh, now everything looks normal to me. Look at me, I'm smiling again.
Yay!
I wish I was drinking, but I'm not, so I got a little water.
Well, I have some Stella Rosa Gold.
Okay, well, drink enough for the both of us, baby. Drink enough for the both of us. Hey, y'all. Hey, Anastasia done came in already talking about they cheat. Well, now listen. Hey, boo. Okay, I don't want to be looking down, but I'm going to be looking down. So let me start over again, okay? Just for the sake of me and my spirit, because it feels better. My energy is good. I'm feeling a lot more centered. Okay?
Yeah.
I am your girl, Talisa Rae, and this is Truthful Thursday, where I promise to tell the truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God. I really, really do. And that's probably why y'all heard all that ranting, because I'm truthful. But we have a guest. If you see her, y'all know her as the one and only Michelle. She is my sister. Now, this is just because it's Truthful Thursday. Y'all know she didn't went on with her life. She's super busy. Look at her with her glasses on, working hard, doing 8 jobs at one time, plus her regular job, plus being a mama. Y'all know Michelle. And I'm going to just say, if you are not following her blog already, I need you to go do that. You can just put in her name, emichelle.com. It's just that easy. So the topic of today is based on, I didn't even know it was a thing. Michelle, I didn't even know, sis, that it was a thing that
really
National Black Men Don't Cheat Day. That was yesterday. Officially, Black Men Don't Cheat. And I was like, huh? And so when you sent me the article, I was like, well, I know they lying. I know that this ain't right. I know this ain't right. This can't possibly be the truth. And so I read your blog, and I said, I digested it because from my experience, I hope y'all got a chance to read it. If you don't, I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna drop the link in the description box down here shortly. As we get to talking and answering questions and whatever. go. Jazzy,
Okay, Jazzy.
come on now.
Come through with the coins.
Yeah.
Yes. Feel free anytime. Let me tell my
For the
Instagram
one
people
time.
before we go any further. Hold on.
Okay, she gonna do something before we go any further.
All right, y'all. So I am live right now with my sis, Talisa, however you want to say it. That's my sister. We live right now, and we finna get some real truthful Thursday talk. We're about to talk about yesterday's National Black Men Don't Cheat Day. Come join us, Talisa Rae. I need more subscribers so then I can just swipe up. So give me the 10,000 so we can swipe. But just look for it. You'll find it. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. The conversation about to be litty. Okay.
Now I need more 10,000 swipe up.
Yeah, like if you get 10,000 subscribers, then you get to swipe up.
On Snapchat or on Instagram?
I'm on You know I ain't on Snapchat. My old tail. I'm such an old lady when it comes to stuff like that, for real.
Really? I didn't know that. Well,
I can't snap to save my life, honey.
Honey, well, you're gonna be there any minute. Any minute. So yesterday what was yesterday's date? The 12th. So June 12th from 2019 going forward is officially National Men Don't Cheat Day. Black men.
Oh, yeah. Please be specific. It's black men.
Specifically, Black Men Don't Cheat Day. Okay, now in reading it, your first interpretation is, oh no, I know you lying. You know, I'm gonna try not to curse because Michelle's here with us, so I'm gonna do my best, but y'all know that ain't gonna work out too well, okay? I know you lying. I've had experiences. In Michelle's blog, she says she's had experiences and on more than one occasion. So I'm trying to figure out where they trying to go with this. Are they trying to say that black men don't cheat now, or are they trying to promote black men not cheating? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are they trying to imply? Because I know it's not that black men don't cheat. I know it's not they don't cheat on nobody.
You
I
see,
know it's not, because they've been cheating as long as they've had a penis, as long as they've been able to put their dick in some vagina, they've been cheating.
Been cheating since been cheating.
Since they've been cheating. Jazzy Nicole said they definitely cheat all the way to 71. Child, to the day they die, if it can get up, they're gonna cheat. And I'm even gonna say if it don't get up. Now let me not be so biased. Okay, so let me back up. One way to look at it is, are they being sarcastic and saying black men don't cheat? Don't be talking about we cheat because we don't cheat. Like, or are they trying to promote healthy, monogamous, healthy black relationships, family units? Are they trying to promote that as a new thing?
It was both. Okay, so it's both of them. It started off as this joking thing, but now they're trying to make it something serious because, as you guys know, like Charlamagne the God started saying this on the Breakfast Club. Okay, yes. So when he started saying it, he was then declaring that he wasn't cheating on his wife anymore. Like, he wasn't doing any of that anymore. So that's cool, whatever, that's great. So then after he got on the bandwagon of, not cheating anymore after he had done all that he could do, now he's on this, well, black men don't cheat. And so I heard it and I'm like, what you mean black men don't cheat? Like, okay, black men clearly cheat. You were just cheating the other day. Like, how you gonna wake up this morning and now all of a sudden black men don't cheat? So that's why I feel a type of way, because I understand, like, it should be something that promotes positivity, but the way my soul is set up, I didn't feel no type of positivity. I felt attacked. I felt triggered. I was like, wait,
I'm triggered.
Yes, baby, they triggered me with that. I was like, oh no, as many times as I cheated on by a black man. No. This is a way for them to make it lighthearted that men do cheat, and they're trying to make this like a thing. So, like, that's why I said I feel all kinds of type of ways. Like, I just
yeah. So, okay, I'm gonna be honest. Listen, I didn't even realize I forgot that the finals is going, and we in the middle of finals. But a lot of women There are a lot of women that are huge basketball fans, and then there are a lot of women that aren't. What you got in your drink? Is something floating in there?
That's
Look,
what it looks like.
I got a bit of the that's a shiny thing problem. So initially in my mind, I thought, well, I know a few men that have cheated, that's still cheating, that are in very what seem to be healthy relationships and are cheating. So I know you lying when you saying black men don't cheat. That's where I went initially. And so then after I read your article and then I let it sit in my spirit a little bit, I said, you know what? When I think about Charlemagne the God and how he has decided I'm going to change my life, maybe they don't need the hashtag to be black men don't cheat. Maybe they should say some stuff like black men don't cheat eventually or stop cheating eventually, or black men shouldn't cheat. You know what I'm saying? Black men uphold your family. Black man, the black woman is a private eye, a detective. She will find out everything she wants to know. Even though she ain't an FBI agent, she ain't been sworn in. Baby, she gonna know. So black men should not be. Black men don't cheat. Maybe that's where we going.
Yeah. I feel like that's where they wanted to go with it. But there's a whole okay, so when I went on Twitter,
I was gonna say, talk about the Twitter community.
I went on Twitter because they was clowning on Twitter. They definitely were trending yesterday. So as they started going in, of course I went to go figure out what the tea was. And so let me go to Black Men Don't Cheat. And they had a whole there's a whole movement. Let me see if I can find this page. Cause child, some of these ones I wish I could see these. Like they got Khloe Kardashian seeing black men don't cheat trending like
what the heck? I'm with that. Where's my phone? Look at me.
But there's a whole
I wasn't so busy so that we could have did this yesterday while it was trending.
Listen, it was a whole community of people on here, and I wish I should have screenshotted it. Because it's so funny. They made the whole song up or whatever too, but it's actually like a society here on Twitter that they've started, and it's like F is like something family. It's something about black men being faithful black men society, something like that. And now I gotta look it up because I think I almost got it.
You got me with my phone in my hand, like swipe.
Yeah, it's the Faithful Black Men Association. Okay. So this is a whole thing. There's a Faithful Black Men Association on Twitter. If any of you guys would like to go follow them or join their movement, because guess how many followers they have?
How many?
66.4 thousand followers.
Now here's I need to go look and see exactly what they're saying, because maybe they're in that particular group, maybe they are trying to promote healthy black relationships and trying to say respect the black woman because we are underappreciated, we are undervalued. People, we are probably the biggest undervalued set of women. People.
Oh yes.
Black women.
Oh yes, we are.
We're not protected. We're not uplifted. We're not encouraged. If you think about our men, if you're thinking as a whole, I'm not speaking specifically generally by any one man or another, because I'm sure there are a lot of men that do support their women or whatever, but we are the most neglected. That's the right word.
We are the most neglected, the underprotected.
Yeah. So and maybe because here I'm trying to talk and do two things at once. Faithful. There came right on up.
Faithful Black Men Association
with 240 tweets.
Yep, it's a whole thing.
Look at me trying to follow it. Wait a minute, because see now, listen, hold on now. Let me click it. Why is it? I don't want to click this person. I want to click the actual. Y'all, are y'all clicking the thing?
So there's the official FBMA, and that's the Congregation of Faithful Black Men
in the DC, Maryland, Virginia, and metropolitan area. Is that the
Mm-hmm.
one? Yeah. The go in act. Okay, we don't want to see that. I wanted to see what they were talking about yesterday.
Oh, there's a whole website and everything for this. Wow. Okay, y'all. Y'all have got to. They have an app and everything. I literally cannot. There's an app for this.
Now, see, okay, Michelle, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm on the other side now that I'm looking at. I really think the Faithful Black Men Association they are really trying to promote men to be faithful. Great to see such faithfulness being spread and inspiring Black men everywhere. So, as a Black woman that has been cheated on, right? Okay, I don't know that for sure, but I know that in my spirit, my discernment tell me, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't there. I didn't never find out, but I know it was happening. I know it. I know who comes in the next day in the middle of the night, in the middle of the morning, like where you been all night? You know what I'm saying? Looking at like you. Oh, I got picked up by the police and they let me go and they held the car. Can we go get the car? What? The car would be impounded. Never mind. Let me not go down that rabbit hole. But as a Black woman who has been cheated on and has watched a lot of my friends be cheated on, hear about it all the time, you instantly think of, you go negative in your mind. You go, oh, well, what you mean? Yes, they do. They cheat all the time. But I think that this particular association is saying, I want Black men to be faithful to women. They ain't saying our Black women. I really wish it was specifically Faithful Black Men Association to Black women, but that's my pro-Black side coming out. But I really feel like maybe that's where they're going, and maybe that's where the hashtag is trying to take us. But because it's been such a joke, you know what I mean?
It is. It's a sick and twisted joke that has been literally, to me, it made me feel like I'm the butt of the joke.
Right. Especially when you've been cheated on. And so somehow, since they wanted to come out with this being, a national day, right? This National Black Men Don't Cheat Day.
Right.
Somebody should have came out with some kind of video and has said, well, we're promoting Black men not to cheat. We know that happens in an overabundance.
Yeah.
We recognize that and we want to correct it. You know what I mean? We recognize that this is a downfall of our community and we want to correct it. That would have been really a good thing to do. And so I think I might need to send them an email.
Charlamagne did come and he tweeted a couple of things saying he's promoting healthy relationships and healthy families or something like that. Like, let's share the love. But then again, who's saying that? It's Charlamagne. You know what I mean? Like, not the best advocate for something serious. So to me, as someone who has been cheated on, like that's a sore topic. You know what I'm saying? And it makes me be like, okay, y'all clowning. Like, I'm instantly on defense because y'all just came out of here. Y'all got a song. Now it's a hashtag. It's a national day. And we're celebrating. And the tweets and stuff are funny. Yeah, they funny. But it's not funny to the woman who was cheated on before. And now we're forced to just be like, oh, okay, we got cheated on. We moved past it. But let this have been National Black Women Don't Cheat Day.
Well, now you know Black women don't cheat now. I don't know what you're talking about, okay? Because if they do, they real good at it. They don't get caught. Black women don't cheat, okay?
And if they get caught, it's because they wanted to get caught. Best believe that.
If they get caught, they wanted to get caught. Black women walk away, okay? So, yeah, it takes a lot for a Black woman to cheat. And then here we go. So I get your point. Because it is being made of like it's a joke. But people should really probably see that somebody really wants to take initiative and really wants to value black women by having black men not cheat on black women. At least I'm gonna take it that they talking about black men don't cheat on black women, okay? Because you put black in there, we gotta be talking about black women because black women's are the black women's. Black women are the ones who are triggered, who are the ones that are under what did Soul she say? She said disrespected.
Yep.
It's us. So I really feel like they want to go to a good place with this, but in the right now and given okay, this generation is a generation because it ain't mine. Okay, my generation is old. See, I couldn't even fucking work Facebook. Okay, couldn't work YouTube. Okay, so it's not my generation. I'm gonna need an assistant and everything in a minute to help me get all through this. But I wonder if it is because this current generation is really free, right? With which I'm okay with you being free sexually, having sexual liberation. They're really free with that and jokey about it. Whereas mine, we didn't see it funny because they've been cheating on us for years. We don't, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like maybe that's why it's a joke. Maybe that's why I don't know. I'm trying to figure out where I was going. I had a plan. I was going somewhere with this. I really would prefer if they say, okay, black men don't cheat, and maybe define what cheating is. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you should define it.
See, then we get too deep into it because they said black men don't cheat. And I assume that the black men that are repping this don't cheat. But here's the thing. That whole making a mockery out of it, making jokes and stuff about it just doesn't sit well. And then it's like we're just literally, they just want us to just be okay with this whole movement. I agree with what somebody said. It should be maybe black men gonna stop cheating one day. I'm here for that. I'm here for all of that. The second part is they've been cheating since, granddaddies was cheating going down to the store. Okay, they said they was going to the store, then come back. They may have came back with another brother. Okay, so they've been cheating. I don't think it's, it's just now we are, like you said, we're more sexually free and we allow a lot of the BS to happen and we accept a lot of stuff because that's all we can accept. It's either, actually, that's pretty much all the men right now. If you think about it, my generation right now, millennials, trying to date somebody my age is like literally pulling teeth. They got so many issues that they don't even realize that they have. Y'all think women got issues? Men got a whole bunch of issues. They suppress. They don't talk about them because they're not allowed to talk about them. They're not allowed to have feelings. So then we grow up with these little fuck boys and we sitting here like, okay, this is the hand we dealt and I got to deal with them. I got to allow them to cheat on me to get to this stage where they can be like, black men don't cheat no more. I'm good. I done reached my level of black men don't cheating. So here I am.
Now that's the thing because, okay, so it needs to say, I would say, like you said, I think I put that up there. Black men stop cheating eventually or don't cheat one day. I did put that up. But I also think that you're right. There is a point in a man's life when they decide, how old is Charlemagne? Charlemagne's my age group. He just recently stopped cheating.
Right.
Okay. Look at Chris Rock. His wife left him for cheating. Again, he's in my age group. He's older, but he's in my age group. You look at Kevin Hart. He might be a little younger, but he got caught and drugged. So that's why he don't cheat no more. So, they all have, it's almost like, okay, we cheat until we don't cheat no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it's the expiration. What is it? Is it don't work no more? It's not as active no more, that kind of thing. But then in that next breath, it needs to probably be a hashtag that say black men, I don't know, they're not honest. Okay, they're not all honest, but it needs to say something about honesty, something about our true or I don't know, something to the effect that is going to be able to say, this is where I am in my life. Like, I'm not married. I don't see us as married. And so I don't think we cheat. Okay. Or I'm dating a lot of people. Like if I meet a guy and he asks if I'm dating, I'm grown. So what do I say? Yes, I'm dating. I'm not off the market. I'm dating. I'm not in a committed relationship.
Listen, sis, if you hit this 3 times, we go together. And if you mess with somebody else, you cheating on
Who said
me.
that? You? You? That's you?
That's me. That's me. If I let you get the goodies more than 3 times, you my boyfriend.
So more than 3 times, is it more than 3 times and y'all talking and chatting and hanging out? Or is it just 3
consecutive 3 consecutive times? And I don't care if you don't take me out on a
date.
We go together. We is an island.
Okay.
Us is together. Okay. If you mess with somebody else, as in laying down in the bed with somebody else, you have cheated on me.
Listen, okay. So, I'm a little more liberal than you, okay? That's probably because I didn't been cheated on, or I didn't want it to step out, or I needed some flavor. Not to mention, I do have a son who I tell him all the time, you're too young to be tied down. You're 23, but you do need to be honest and say that's not what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. You need to date more than one person, and you need to say it. Okay, because the fact of the matter is, when you start having sex with not say average, but a woman, most women we are emotionally attached when we start to have sexual intercourse. Now, I don't know about that 3 times, sis, because again, there's that gray area. Because 3 times and we just said we were just gonna be screwing, right? Oh yeah, I'm cool. I don't want to hang out on. I like you, but I don't like you like that. And this week we screw. Next week we screw. The next week I give you goodness and mercy. I'm not in a relationship with you because all we doing is okay.
Now, okay. Now there's such thing as dependable penis. Okay. Now, if it has been defined as strictly dependable penis, then that's a whole nother area.
Okay. I needed some clarification. Okay.
Yeah. So that's different.
3 times includes us hanging out and talking on the phone and getting to know each other. That's a whole different level.
If we talk, okay, let me get a little more specific and be serious. If we're talking, like you wake up every morning and you good morning me to death for like 2 or 3 weeks. If you hit me up at your lunch break, or you talking to me when you ain't supposed to be talking to me at work, you making arrangements for when you gonna see me, making sure you can put your time in, baby. If you hit this 3 times and we doing all of that, the second time I'm gonna ask you, you sure you ready for this? Because you know what comes next. Whether he say yes or no, that's on him.
Okay, so okay, you are defining those parameters. You are setting those. Okay, so
I'm defining. Yeah.
Okay, so as long as you're setting those parameters and you're saying, okay, 3 times and you mine, 3 times and we a team, baby. 3 times I'm yours, you mine.
Yeah. Until, and that's that whole thing. Like you have your dependable penis, no conversation, hit you up 2 o'clock in the morning. It is what it is. Move around, keep it moving. Okay, that's one thing. That's a parameter around that situation. You only talk to them for what you need. Nothing else. No more, no less. When you come over here to this side and I'm looking for a relationship, and yes, I may be dating, but in the process, if I say I'm dating, and I'm really dating, then I don't want to sleep with you because I don't want to confuse it. Because in my head now, that's real confusing for me because I'm gonna tell you, I'm not a catchy feelings girl, but I am a catchy feelings girl, if that makes sense.
I was gonna say, all women say they're not catchy feely women, and we all are.
If you put something in front of me and it sounds good and it looks good and the dream has been sold, I'm a catchy Philly girl. I'm a dream girl. I want to have my fairy tale, all of that. So if it looked like it could possibly be that, yeah, I'm gonna catch a couple feelings. Now that take a little bit of time, or it can happen right away. It just depends on who you are. So it's a thing. But I still say you hit this 3 times and we go together.
more open. Maybe because I've been married. Maybe because I don't know. But I do know. I always at this stage I keep my feelings in check. It's a mind thing for me now that I literally say I gotta watch how I act with you because I know me. And when I love hard. And when I love, I'm gonna give you all of me. And when that comes to that point, you break my heart, I'm gonna be heartbroken. And then I'm gonna have to go through this whole crying and being a ball. And so I really need to understand the dynamic of our relationship. And if I don't understand the dynamic of our relationship, for me, I'm gonna just, which is a horrible thing for me, is to assume you're seeing other people. That's you seeing other people, and I need to continue to see other people. Now, listen, if it doesn't entail sex, I might do my shoulders like this because I ain't had none in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you got your hand on your chin? Look like you reading something.
I'm more so thinking because I do love hard, and because of that, where your loving hard keeps you from doing it again, my loving hard keeps me doing that over and over again.
No. I'm not saying that I won't, because I'm not afraid of love. I'm not afraid to get hurt. However, when I see if we're talking and your mouth says one thing and your action says another, I'm gonna say to myself, you need to pull up. Because I can't invest that amount of energy in you, knowing that I'm gonna break my own heart because I can see it coming. Though your mouth is saying, I really like being around you, I really want to be with you. Though your mouth is saying that, if your actions don't necessarily, and the thing about discernment, the thing about intuition, is that we got it.
Yeah.
And so we know when somebody is being genuine with us. And so I don't care what you say, if it does not sit correctly with my spirit, right? If it's not aligning, if when I talk to some of my friends and I say something and they don't tell me I sound crazy, because they will tell me I sound crazy, then I have to make a decision. And when I say halt and pull up, that means I'm not spending as much time with you. We're not sitting and talking all day and all night. I'm not texting, when you say good morning, beautiful, good morning, babe, how are you? I'm no longer giving you, I'm doing well, babe, how are you? I hope you sleep. I'm not giving you all that. I'm hitting you with, hey, good morning. Hey, you. I'm going back to my original.
Okay.
I'm going to pull me up.
Okay.
Because I know that this can be all bad. Why would I break my own heart? That's all I'm saying. Because I'm not afraid to do it again.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm just saying I'm making wiser decisions than I did before.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
No, and that makes sense. Like, I think that's where I'm trying to get to. Like, I feel like that's where I want to be, is because I have, I'm a Libra. So, my scales have to be very balanced. So it's either.
My moon is in Libra. My moon is in Libra. Okay. My moon is in Libra.
So it's either we going to be on, or I got to cut you off, because that in-between stage doesn't sit well with me. That's when I'm the most distracted. That's when I have the most issues of me trying to battle my feelings on whether or not, like, I'm overthinking the situation. Oh, well, what if you're doing it? I can't. I just don't deal with it. And my cutoff game is real strong when it needs to be, when I want it to be.
Yeah, cutoff game. Like, okay, we done. It's over. I'm good. No, ma'am, no, sir, no, thank you.
Yeah. Now, if I still want you, if I still want you sexually, I'll probably put up with a little bit more than what I normally would put up, like, in general. But if I don't want you, I don't want you. You out of here.
Not if I don't want you, you out of here.
You out of here.
I didn't even put that you were featuring Miss E. Michelle. I'll have to go back and fix that, hoping people will come back and watch this again a little later. So let me see what some people. Let me just see, because my little community, they be going back and forth. Let me see. We got some hello. They like, because I speak to all of them, because it just be me and them, and I've been talking, and
Yeah.
You know.
That's that community girl.
That's that, and I be calling them by name and stuff. So you gotta give me just a second. I don't know if Dr. D is still here anymore, but that's who said she was watching the finals. I see so Sultry is still here. Hey girl.
Hey Tay.
Akili came back, okay? Akili came back. That's when I told her we would be back. Aww. Ronnie, you still here, Ronnie? Love My Slow came through. I'm trying to see what they saying. I think Jazzy gone. She said she was stopping by, but she has said, well, after 71, this emotional cheating, my grandpa wrote 2 letters to some woman in Savannah, and she used them. She used to send him candy that I would eat while my grandmother was away. Okay, what? Now that's a whole.
That's a whole lot of.
That's a whole lot of, sis.
Granddaddy had somebody in Savannah with the candy?
It said 71. The girl sending candy. He's sending letters. She's sending candy. Like, hey, sweet daddy. Hey, sweet. Because he ain't sugar daddy no more. Hey, sweet daddy.
You know what? That's what I'm talking about. At what age does this go?
You're finna be triggered. When you say, okay, so here we go. This is a question for you as a young woman. Knowing what you know about men and their track records, right? Knowing that you've been cheated on more than one occasion, right? More than one?
Yep.
Okay. So that does that make you bitter? Does that turn you off towards being married?
It doesn't. It does not. Which is the crazy part of it. It probably should, but it doesn't, because subconsciously I know that men cheat, so I leave it in the back of my head. I subconsciously expect it, and because of that, even though I do love hard, even though I do love strong, I know that it could happen. So the first time I had never suspected anyone cheating on me was when I first got with Courtney, and a year into the relationship, everything was going good. It was perfect. Life was amazing. And then boom, that text message came through, and the text message said, "Are you still coming over tonight?" And I'm like, first of all, this dude sleep right here. What you mean is he coming up? Where he going? So I text the girl back. I said, yeah, I'm still coming. So then the person, I called the number. I said, hello. She said, who is this? I said, who is this? She said, who is this? Quit playing on his phone. I said, well, this is his girlfriend. His girlfriend? He told me y'all weren't together no more. Oh, I said, really? I said, oh, okay. Thank you, ma'am. Then she started getting a little hostile. So I got bad about it. Just a little bit, not too much. Told her she could pull up if she wanted to. Then I woke him up, threw his phone at his chest, and I advised him that he should probably pack his stuff and he should leave. But that situation caught me off guard because everything was so right. I didn't think that he wanted to cheat. I mean, he treated me like a queen. Normally, when I had got cheated on before, I could tell the signs. Like, people wouldn't be present, or they would like maybe start being mean or being overly nice. It was always a shift, like your shirt say. It was always a shift or something in the relationship that happened. There was nothing. I was blindsided. So that was probably the very first time that I didn't have any expectations of a man cheating. And I probably won't do that again because it set me up for a major heartbreak that was hard to get over. And by hard to get over, I mean, it was hard for me to like move past it, where I normally have been like, I know men cheat. I know they whatever. You still gonna like, you gonna respect me. We gotta change some things. But that won't hurt. That won't hurt for real. So I don't know. I don't know.
Listen, okay. So hearing you say all of that to me, okay. So you get married and you're gonna go into this marriage, and in the back of your mind, you're gonna think your husband is gonna cheat. You're gonna go into your marriage automatically thinking that he is going to cheat. And my next question to you is, do you think that that is a setup for failure?
It is. It is absolutely right. I want to not have that mindset. And that's why I said what I said, because I didn't think that. And I thought Courtney was going to be the one. Okay. Because I didn't think that he would ever, like, we was two peas in a pod. So I really just thought he was the one. And I know that now that's not conducive of having a healthy relationship ultimately. Because if I'm always thinking that you're going to cheat, then I'm leaving. There's such thing as like leaving room for error, and then there's such thing as setting yourself up for failure. And I'm setting myself up for failure because my expectations are already low. It's one thing to be prepared. He's going to hurt me at some point in time, and that's fine. But it's something else to say he's actually going to step out on me and do something. So no, it's not the right thing.
Okay. So, I mean, like my shirt says shift, right? When I think of shift in my finances, shift in the atmosphere, shift our mindset on what we think about men and how they treat us. Now, I'm not saying that it won't happen because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? What I am saying, though, for me, the next time I enter into a relationship, I am not going to take all my preconceived notions, everything, all my past hurt. I'm not taking that with me into that relationship. It's going to start fresh. It's going to start new. It's going to have an understanding. Furthermore, I had a conversation with a really good friend of mine, and we had a conversation once, and he said that, it would be ideal to have two girlfriends, right? Ideal to have two girlfriends. My question was, well, do you think that the two girlfriends, are you going to tell them about each other? So then it's a more of a poly relationship, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, no, I'm not. He was like, I'm going to treat them both the same. Okay. This is really a man's thinking. Okay. This is like he's a man's man. And when he was talking, I thought that this is really how he thinks. I'm going to treat them both the same so that neither one of them ever knows about the other or feel neglected. And I said, let me tell you something. One of them will always have your heart. The other one will always have your mind. That's why you have two of them, because you can't seem to find it in one person. Furthermore, I told him that there's always a shift. Again, there's always a shift. Let's say it's me and you, right? Michelle, it's me and you. We start off and I'm the main chick, but he's saying we the same. Well, you with me all the time. You only seeing her whenever you see her, but she still thinks she your girlfriend. Y'all hanging out together and doing whatever else you're doing. And me, I'm none the wiser because you're doing the things you're supposed to do at home.
Right.
Here we go. Me, the one that you've been doing everything that you should be doing now, it's shifting because somehow Michelle is giving you what you need in a different way that I can. So now you start neglecting the things that you're supposed to do with me, and your time goes to Michelle. So I let him know. I said, at that moment, the woman is starting to say, what's different? What's happening? Her intuition starts kicking in. We start snooping, and we find out that you have somebody else.
Right.
You can't always treat two people the same way, is what I said to him. And I said, the best thing you could do is be honest and let somebody decide if in fact that's what they want to do. And in that instance, it's not considered cheating. It's an agreement.
Right.
It's understanding.
So do you think you could ever do that? Like, because we tell people we want them to be honest with us, but I don't know if I can handle.
I don't know.
I don't know if I can handle that.
I don't know. So
because I'm competitive. I'm very competitive.
I'm not.
I'm very competitive, and I'm gonna show you that I am number one top dog, and I don't like that. So no, I can't do it. Nope. Because I be somewhere doing stuff that I know I shouldn't be doing, trying to make sure that I win this game, and then I don't even want the game. Like at the end of the day, I wouldn't even want them.
I'm gonna just tell you, I'm not competitive because I always think I won anyway. So anytime I feel like anytime somebody decides, oh, it needs to be two of us, you can have her because I'm me, I'm phenomenal, and you're gonna always want to come back. And when you want to come back, I'm not gonna be here for you because I've already won. Even with you walking away, I am the winner. You understand what I'm
Oh,
saying?
I
Like
like
I'm the
that.
best thing you got going.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if I could do something like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that I have. I don't think I'm open minded, but I don't know if I could be like, this is my man and he got a girlfriend.
This
Could I have a boyfriend? I don't know if that's something that I could do. I can't say that I am going to be in a relationship with somebody and that I could actually handle it because I love hard, because I am very emotional. My
mm-hmm.
mind, like yours, will take me to places it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
And so I don't, are we all living in the same house? I don't know if I could do that. Now I might could have fun, but I don't think I could be in a relationship where you have two girlfriends.
Yeah. Where the expectation is that this is okay. And I only ask that because, like, I would want somebody to be honest with me. And then it's almost like, dog, that kind of sucks. You know, if they do tell me, well, yeah, I already got a girlfriend, or I have a girlfriend and we have an agreement that I can have another girlfriend. Would you like to be my other girl? Like, I just don't know how that would go for me. I'd be all kinds of, that would have to be an instant type of conversation for me. It would need to be something on the very first day. Like, you would have to tell me, because I do not want any emotions already tied into it, because I know myself and I am not yet there where I could have feelings for someone and care about them and just be like, make proper decisions right away. Like, sometimes
Right.
for me,
Absolutely.
it takes me a couple of days to make the right decision. And ain't no telling between day 1 and day 3
Right.
what all is going to transpire from that. Like,
Absolutely. I totally agree with you on that. I don't know if I've ever told y'all about this guy I used to date who got married. Um, um, this guy I used to date, he got married. We dated. Um, I would say that I was in love, right? We broke up because he said that he didn't think I was over my husband. I want to say we broke up in November. In January, he called me. We were talking. And of course, when you love somebody, that shit don't go away.
right.
It's not an instant, oh, I don't want to be with you no more. So January rolls around. We talk. He wants to see me. I see him, right?
Okay.
But something's off, right?
Mm-hmm.
So before you would spend the night all the time, you would, we'd hang out. But now it's not that. I mean, sex was always kismet with him. So, but it was now feeling like, oh, you gotta go now. Like you can't stay. And so in my mind, I started thinking, something's not right. And in my spirit, I kept saying, oh, did you get married? You have a fiance? What's happening? Now, I never knew. He never solidified it, but I asked him. He never said to me nothing until I asked him. I had to ask him. I didn't even ask him if he was married. I asked him if he was in a relationship. Are you in a relationship? And he would, skirt around it or whatever, do pirouettes and shit all around it. And then I'd say, well, if you're in a relationship, you need to let me know that you're in a relationship. Because if what we're doing is just having sex, then you need to let me know that that's what it is, so we could just have sex and I can pull up. Right. So he eventually says that he was in a relationship. I continued to sleep with him. And I want to say it didn't take God, but maybe a week, 2 weeks. My nigga, you getting married? She's your fiance? We just broke up in November.
Wow.
It's January. My nigga, you getting married? So of course, because I know what it feels like, to be in a relationship with someone and think that they're cheating on you, I'm not going to do it. Not in this stage of my life. When I was younger, I done told y'all before that I've been, the other one, been the side piece, been the mistress, whatever you want to call it. I've done that. Been there, done that. I don't really want to do that again. So, he continued to pursue me, right?
Okay.
To the day of he got married. Cause he even to the point where he would call and I say shit like, so am I getting a wedding invite? What day are you getting married? Where are you getting married? And he would give me a lot of the information. Some stuff he would skirt around. So I want to say it was the day of, he sent me a message and said how much he loved me and he missed me the day he was walking down the aisle. He got married. I don't think they had a honeymoon. I'm not sure. But I want to say a week to the day he got married, he was back saying how much he missed me and how much he wanted to see me and how he felt like he needed me, like something was missing. And he still to today still says that. And I'm just thinking to myself, where and why, how in your right mind do you think that that's okay?
Right.
I want to see you. I feel like when I don't see you, when you're not around, there's a part of me missing. I haven't seen him in months on months on months on months. And that's the thing that he says. And I'm always disheartened at the fact that he would say it. And I'm sure it's not just me. I mean, I don't feel like I'm this spectacular woman. I'm sure that there's somebody else that may be giving into it. I'm just the one that you can't get. I'm just the woman that's not available to you. I don't think it's fair. I even went as far as saying to him, well, he was like, well, we're friends. I said, okay, we're friends. If I see you out in public with your wife, of course I'm going to speak to you because I don't have that emotional connection anymore, right? Yeah. Now, I ain't going to say when I saw their wedding pictures, I did take my heart dropped a little bit. But
yeah, because you cared. Yeah.
Yeah, God has saved me from that. And so in this day, in this space, I had 100% when we started, child. Kingston, give me Royal's backpack. Excuse me, yelling at y'all. So in this day, now, I knew what I was saying. I had said to him, because I want to see you. I said, well, listen, call your wife, tell her that you want to see me, and see if it's okay, and if it's okay with her. Call her, tell her to call me. I said, because if I'm going to be your girl, you're going to have to do shit that my man would do. So can you afford to handle? Can you do 2 houses? Let her know. See what she say, if that's okay. And then he'd be like, well, I just really want to be your friend. Cool. Get your wife over here and we can all be friends. You ain't never came through with that. If you want to just be my friend, we can be friends. I don't understand that whole concept. I don't understand what that is that makes him, makes you want to step outside the relationship.
So he thought it was okay for him to see, and that's scary for me, that because I'm pretty sure his wife or fiance had no idea that he was not just cheating, but he was actually loving a whole nother woman. And had you not been strong enough to say no, you would have been in a whole type of situation.
Whole situation. You hear me when I say a whole situation? I would be a whole situation. It would be a whole, he'd be coming up, what's today, Thursday? Oh, he'd be here today. He'd be here today and seeing me and then going home. And my thing is, not only would you be seeing me, you wouldn't want to be sleeping with me protected. You would want to have unprotected, bareback sex with me. Okay. So
that is so scary, sis. Like that is like
scary.
That is scary because to think that you could be walking down the aisle and knowing your man is with somebody else, that is like too much.
I'm sorry, y'all. Kingston. He answers the phone, y'all, and he ain't doing he don't do what I'm saying. Kingston. He on that game. I'm sorry, y'all. See, this is what happens to me. Oh, I didn't mean to send that to him. I got a million text messages going. Oh, look, maybe this one will work. So I don't understand it. I don't understand why there's nothing special about me that would say. I mean, okay, let me say this too. I don't know if it's a track record because you know, when you love somebody and you having conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Please tell me that works. You know how you automatically, it did. You automatically share. I don't know if he thought because I shared my past with him that that's something that I would be open to. I'm not sure. But I'm going to tell you the truth. It's not something that I'm open to. It's not something that I'm willing to do. I don't want to put any other woman in that kind of agonizing pain. You know what I'm saying? You find out, and when I saw the girl, we are night and day. Hey, I'm saucy. I got a lot of spice, okay? She's saucy, a little bland, but still saucy nonetheless. We are two entirely different.
Girl, how you saucy and bland? No, ma'am. That is not a thing. You cannot be saucy and bland.
Tomato sauce. She like white people tomato sauce on their spaghetti. Just open the can and put it on there. Some people like that. Well, I'm black people saucy. I might even be Caribbean saucy. Okay, so it's a different, beautiful nonetheless. I've heard her voice, sounds sweet as pie. Pretty much probably my polar opposite, okay? Like natural, dark-skinned, beautiful, but different. I'm loud. I don't do what you say. I wear fake hair. I wear makeup. Fake everything. I'm exact polar opposites. You know what I'm saying? And so so it's not that he had even though he has a type and she was outside of the type, and maybe that's why he married her. I'm not sure. But leave me the fuck alone. All that to say, leave me alone. Okay? Leave me alone.
Yeah. That should have been something that
yeah, man, I wear fake hair.
It makes you wonder, is it something about you that attracts that type of man?
Yes.
And then I never want to blame the female, like, because I mean, it's like, what about me says that I like married men? Or not that I like, I'm saying not that we like married men, but what is it about me that says I would be okay with this type of situation?
Right.
Or why do you think
I'm okay with
why would you even think that a woman of my caliber would be okay with this? And it's almost like it's some sort of conflict type thing for them.
Absolutely.
It's something that they want to say that they've accomplished and that has happened, and they were able to get this person. Like, that's so demonic. Like, that is evil. That is so evil. I
cannot. Understand me when I tell you that it's a horrible thing, and it's horrible, and I'm always love them. I'm not in love with them anymore. It's not a thing for me. I don't want, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, if they got divorced tomorrow and he decided he wanted to come and give me a shot, I'm going to run the entire opposite way. Because again, there is nothing special about me that says you will not do the same thing to me that you are doing to your current wife.
Exactly. And that's what I be thinking. Like, what would make me think if you are literally cheating on this woman before you even make it to the altar, and then you make it to the altar the next day you do that? What would make you think that I would think that you wouldn't be cheating? Like, you wouldn't do me the same way? I don't understand that. Like, that's crazy. And I just see Ming said you might have the jump off feel. What is that? What's the jump off feel?
Man, are you kidding me? So you're saying I might have you? It's something about me. I mean, listen, and we talking specifically about me, okay? So, and you know what's funny is sometimes I thought that maybe I had the jump off feel, but I don't. I don't feel like there's anything about me that says that that's what I'm about. As a
But
matter of
what's the
fact,
jump off feel? Like, how do you give that off?
let's see, is he gonna answer? I don't know. I guess is that just saying I don't know what I don't know what that is.
Like, do I have try me on my face or something? Like, I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, I need to know what that means. Like, how does one, because I've seen like, I guess you can say people who are like, I've seen gold diggers. Like, I can spot a gold digger from a mile away. I can spot the secret ones. I can spot the wide open ones. I can spot them from a mile away. But as far as like saying a jump off, like, I could spot someone that wants to be in the position of the wife easily. It's in their mannerisms. It's in how they talk. Some women have the jump off, and some wife how you present. Oh, how you present yourself,
or a low self-esteem.
Okay.
Somebody block whoever this troll is in here, the NIQQER executioner for me, please. So, and I don't even know if anybody's in here that's still an admin. I may have to try to block him my own self. And can I block him from here? Let me see. Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Okay. So I know that I asked a friend of mine. I don't know what happened to my feed. Why I didn't turn blurry. I asked a friend of mine because I was like, I don't meet a lot of people, right? When I go out, everybody around me be meeting people, and I don't meet a lot of people. I asked a guy friend of mine, and he said to me, "It's because when you go out, you look like," he said, when someone looks at you, you have the I'm already somebody's wife, girlfriend look. Like, don't even, like, why would she be by herself trying to meet someone? You don't have the come and talk to me, I'm available. And I was like, what? He was like, yeah, you look like already, like somebody should have you, and you're already well taken care of, and that's it. And I was like, well, that's not what I give off. He said, I get that, but that's who you are. You come off as, you know, a woman that has something going for herself, and you can't possibly be single, that somebody is already taking you off the market and you just out here having a good time with your girlfriends.
Wow.
I said, even when I'm twerking, he was like, yeah, especially when you call yourself twerking. That's what he said. When you call yourself, he was like, you have this thing about you. He's like, in the way that you dance with people, everything. You don't give off. You give off, I'm here to have a good time. I'm not here to meet anybody. Yeah.
I wonder, okay, so that makes me wonder like what I'm giving off, because I have a similar issue. Like, there'll be the cute guy at the bar, we smile, we're friendly, but that's about as far as it gets. I don't take it too far. I try not to. I try to let the man make the first move. And then I find them looking at me the rest of the night like it's a thing, but nothing is ever said. And I'm like, I wonder if it's like, do I have the I've been in a relationship for a long time look, or I look like she ain't going, or maybe I'm not as pretty as I thought. Like, I've literally been having these battles with myself, especially like now that I'm single, like trying to figure out like why don't nobody see me? Like, where they at? Like, I need somebody to look for me. Like, I need somebody to check for me, and ain't nobody checking. But I know that I feel like I look good. I feel like I look presentable. You know, I feel like I'm not, I'm always smiling. I'm always laughing, having a good time. That's me, period. But I wonder if I'm giving off some type of vibe. I'm very independent as far as like, I'll walk up to the bar and I'm not looking for nobody to buy me nothing. I buy my own drink. I keep it moving. I don't know. Like, I don't know. In my old age, I feel like I'm losing my sauce out here.
No, I don't think you're losing your sauce. I think that I didn't know that you weren't with Courtney anymore. So I feel like you might be giving off, I'm unavailable right now. I'm healing. I'm doing me. I'm busy. Versus, because it is an aura we give, an energy that we give. You know what I mean? And so when he told me that, I said that I would be more conscious of saying that my energy would be that I'm single. I mean, and I call myself like you, smiling, giving eye contact, letting people know that I'm available. They stare all night, but they don't come over.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and and honestly, sis, I want you to think about this. When in your mind, are you thinking what they want? Like sometimes in my mind, I'm thinking, don't bother me. Like literally, I'm thinking you ain't even enough. You know what I'm saying? Even though my mind is telling me, be open, don't pass no judgment on these people in here. My heart is saying, he ain't ready.
Okay.
How do I know that?
Okay.
Sometimes your heart is saying, you ain't ready. Time for you to take a shower, sir. So I just wonder if there's something in the back of your mind subconsciously that you're thinking, and not that you're thinking this, but is he a dog ass nigga too? Right? I don't know. Let me see. I know that Tanisha had said something earlier that had got everybody all in an uproar. Let me see what she said.
Oh, she was talking about her granddaddy. The foolery that her granddaddy used to have.
More than one woman. I still remember their houses 35 years later. Names too. Well, damn. And then what did Sandra say? I don't want to be married, and one of the reasons is because I don't think a man can be faithful. Hell, I don't think I could be either, child, being honest. Sandra, maybe you should consider a polyamorous relationship. Shoot. Why am I going out? Let's say I'm available. Let's see. There we go. I don't even know how long we've been on here. Has it been an hour? Because I didn't check. Oh, it says 67 minutes.
Oh.
That time went by.
Okay. Really, time flies when you talk about the bad one.
We talk about stuff. Now, for you, those of you who are here, Girlfriend Chronicles is not returning, but on Sunday, starting June 22nd, is that next Sunday? I'm going to start having special guests come in and we can have these talks. I don't know what I'm going to call it because Girlfriend Chronicles is reserved for me and Michelle. One day she's going to be ready. Maybe that's going to be.
Can we talk to listen into doing the podcast? I really think we should do a podcast like once a month. Girlfriend Chronicles. We can recap life once a month. Can you commit to something? Sheesh. The only reason, let me tell you why. Like the only reason why, like I really would love to do it. But my branding and stuff changed. Like my focus and stuff changed, and it didn't match with what my niche was. And I felt like, and that's the hardest part about doing all of this stuff is like trying to figure out where you fit in, and then once you fit in, trying to figure out how you include your whole persona in with everything. And so now I feel like I've kind of gotten back to that place where Michelle, where I can shine again outside of just being a planner girl and being a budgeter girl. Like I feel like there's so much more to me than just that. And so in the process of rebranding myself, it's got me like, I want to do all the things, and I know I'm gonna have my platform for that particular stuff over there, but that's where the podcast and stuff come in, girl. We can record and keep it moving.
Listen, I'm so grateful that you shared with our loved ones why you have been so busy and why we don't do Girlfriend Chronicles. Maybe that could be a segment on your podcast. She does have a podcast. Like she said, she's rebranding. So you really need to follow her on emichelle.com so that you know everything that she has going on, from her planner channel, from her podcast to her budgeting series, not series, but what do they
Yeah.
call when you go see people?
Everything. My budgeting workshops, all of that stuff.
Workshops. There we go.
But what I realized is that my overall purpose was to help others and to be a voice and to be a light and to spark something. So now that I finally figured out my purpose in like life in general, not just, social media wise, but figuring that out, I'm like, how dare I not share this side of me as well? How dare I not share the vulnerable, the mixed up, messed up side? How dare I show you how to plan and not show you how I got here or what it took? And Girlfriend Chronicles was really near and dear to my heart because it was me. That's what if you know who I am, that's what I wanted to be when I grew up. I wanted to be on a talk show and have my own talk show and talk to people and interview people and just talk all day long because I can literally talk all day long. But that's that whole thing growing up. You figure out what you're doing. So you guys, if we could get it going back again, I would love for it to be a podcast so people can just pick it up and listen, and we can make this thing shake.
So maybe she'll do that as a segment on her podcast. Y'all keep watching.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, if you do it a segment, maybe once a month on your podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, I could totally come and sit in and chat and talk,
Yeah.
So I'm still working on my podcast, specifically the name, I don't know, but we're gonna see how that works out.
Listen, if y'all don't do nothing else over here, rays of sunshine, I'm talking to y'all. My sister needs a fire lit under her ass because she has too much goodness, too much greatness in her. I get really frustrated because I'd be like, sis, what we doing? Like, we gotta go here, we gotta do this. Like, how can I help? What can we do? And I'm like, we got to get this because I need more people to hear you. Like, I need people to hear your voice because you bring so much more to the table than just man, your voice is just so powerful. The words that you say, like you gave me some words of advice tonight. You ain't even know you was giving me. Girl, I got to go reevaluate some stuff. Like, what am I doing? What kind of stuff am I giving off? And am I really ready for marriage? Can I really accept that? You did all that. We weren't even talking. We was talking about black men cheating. How do I come up with that? And you do that all the time. So I want you to know how impactful you are and how powerful you are, and to not don't shorten your stick. Don't shorten your stick for anybody.
I truly appreciate you. You are always pouring into me. And I definitely, truly appreciate that. Y'all don't know how much she pours into me. Y'all don't know how every now and again, she gets busy, but then she'll come back around and be like, I need you to get your life together. I need you to do this. I need you to do that. And I'm getting my life together. I know y'all don't believe me, but when y'all see it start popping like fireworks, don't say nothing. Just be like, well, she said it. I'm just doing that whole sit back quietly and work real hard, and then let the result speak for itself. So y'all bear with me. Y'all bear with me, and that's what my Truthful Thursday, the recorded one, was gonna be about. But I'm gonna put it up for next week because I don't have to. So I don't have to record nothing for next week. Maybe I can get ahead of one or two or something. So yeah. Listen, look at that. My Toronto's won their first ever Canadian NBA championship. Well, congratulations.
Yay!
Yeah, congratulations.
Oh, it's gonna go down in the 6, ain't it? Oh Lord, it's gonna go down in the 6.
So I'm gonna put all her stuff down in the description box. I had it all planned out before I had my technical difficulties. So I'm gonna have it all planned out, all put out down here in the description box for you, so that you guys can keep abreast with everything she's doing, especially so you can support her on all platforms. Like I said, her blog, her podcast, her YouTube channel, her social media. Let's get her up to 10,000 so you can swipe up, okay?
Yes.
Following her. I don't know who she is. I mean, I follow her, but she got Michelle Plans, I think she is on Instagram. Is that
Yeah,
right?
Michelle Plans. If you search Elaine Michelle, I should be the first one to come up everywhere because I feel like I've made myself known enough that I can be Michelle everywhere. But check out my website. It's ElaineMichelle.com. I have a blog on there, and I plan on getting myself together. And I'm just as much as I'm pouring into Talisa, I got to pour into myself.
Absolutely.
But it's a thing, and I'm happy to have people that support. So support those that trying, because child knows I'm out here trying.
I think you're doing more than trying. You are succeeding. And I just want to thank you guys for coming through on this Thursday late in the evening like you did to see us and chat with us. Y'all didn't know Michelle was here until you got on here, and I'm grateful. I wish I would have put her name in the title, but I'm going to go back and I'm going to do that so people could watch it. Yeah, and I'm just really glad that you were here. I mean, y'all always come through for me. So we're going to say goodnight. We're going to let y'all get ready because tomorrow is Friday. Here on the West Coast. Right. Here on the West Coast, it's almost 9 o'clock. And she at Central Time. So imagine what time it is. She over there working.
Right.
Working. So I ain't doing that. At night is when I write my book. Okay. Because see, I got to go anyway because this is the hour that I normally start writing.
This is? Oh, yeah, we got to go, y'all. She writing a book. We got to go.
This is my scheduled time, and at 9 o'clock is normally the time that I have set aside for myself. And then there's Friday nights that I have set dedicated specifically for because I don't have nothing to record. I don't have no. Oh, y'all don't know I be planning. I be planning. Even though y'all don't know, I be planning. I got to plan it out because otherwise I won't do it. Okay, I'm done. Thank you so much for watching Truthful Thursday featuring Michelle. We are so grateful for you to be here. Thank you so much, sis.
Thank you for having me.
Hugs and kisses and lots of love. We will catch you on the next video. Bye.
Yeah, bye. Absolutely. Okay, bye, y'all.
Look at me. I'm always like, how we stopped it. Stop broadcast. Look at me like, how and back in the same place. But now I'm glad that